Is within the Mobile County public school system could affect your son or daughter. New discipline policies have been put into place, and now it's up to principals to enforce them. Fox 10 News reporter Michael Brannon joining us live in the newsroom with more on that story. Michael, what's going on?
Yeah, LENISE, these new policies, they're in place in part it's because of a settlement agreement from the Southern Poverty Law Center. They sued the school system in 2011, stating that some suspensions were too harsh and that some students didn't have an opportunity to talk about those suspensions. Now school administrators have these new policies in place.
The start of a new school year means new uniforms, new books, and new rules. The Mobile County Public School System has revamped its disciplinary guidelines for students, allowing principals new ways to discipline. For example, under the old policy, if a student had a uniform infraction, they could be suspended. Now, that's not the case. Other changes include how students are disciplined if they skip class.
A kid that's not here can't learn, and a kid that's being suspended for skipping class is probably getting rewarded instead of, being punished, because they didn't want to be in class anyway. So we find a way to get them back into an educational setting.
Principal Joe TOOMEY at Denton Middle School says the rules that are now in place are going to help students in the future.
It's the key to success. I mean, those kids who are being suspended at a high rate, they're so in danger of not graduating, and truthfully, graduation is our goal. That's the only goal, is to get these kids out and into society with a degree.
TERRENCE MIXON is the director of student support services for the Mobile County Public School System. He says these changes were needed and are steering students and parents alike in the right direction.
One of the things that it is going to do is bring about a consistency in the application of our code of conduct. In years past, we had this huge array of things that our administrators were able to do, and sometimes that array may have been just a little bit too broad or too long or too wide, but now we've kind of narrowed the focus some so that we can be very, very specific with the offense and what's available to our administrators.
MIXON tells me that when it comes to suspensions, the length of the suspension will be determined on the offense that the student committed. And also, he says that there are now proper channels to ensure that certain disciplinary actions are followed. Now, you can read the reform guidelines yourself. We have them posted on our website, fox10tv.com. Reporting live in the newsroom, Michael Brannon, Fox 10 News.
Okay, Michael, thanks.
All right, football's in full force with high school games beginning tonight and even more kicking off